Locked doors, low voices, same room, no choices. They saw the cross in public light. They saw the sky turn black at night. They saw the soldier, saw the spear, saw every hope get swallowed by fear. Nobody wrote that scene like a win. Nobody cheered when the nails went in. They scattered fast, they hid their face, tried to make sense of an empty place. Then came the whispers, women at dawn, saying the stone was already gone. Not what power would choose for proof, not the kind of start you invent as truth. Still they were locked in, still afraid, still had scars from the choices they made. Doors shut tight, room full of dread. Then peace walked in from the world of the dead. Something happened in that room, something fear could not explain. You can call it grief or legend, but grief does not do the same. What opened the locked doors? What turned them around? What made silent men start speaking out loud? What opened the locked doors? What broke through the fear? What did they see that made death disappear? They did not gain comfort, they did not gain thrones, but they would not stop saying heroes. Peter had fallen, Thomas had doubt. Nobody polished the weakness out. That is not how heroes get made. If the writers only wanted a stage, they left in the failures, left in the shame, left in the fear in the locked room frame. Then later the same one stood in the street, saying the grave had admitted defeat. Threats came down, ruler said stop, do not teach this name. Do not talk, but they answered, judge what is right. We cannot hide what came in a sight. Not because suffering proves a claim. People can hurt for all kinds of names, but here is the weight that will not go dim. They said they saw him, ate with him. Something happened after grief, something stronger than regret. You can say they wanted comfort, but comfort would have let them quit. What opened the locked doors? What turned them around? What made silent men start speaking out loud? What opened the locked doors? What broke through the fear? What did they see that made death disappear? They did not gain comfort, they did not gain thrones, but they would not stop saying heroes. Not a myth in marble, not a crown made clean, not a clean path upward through a victory scene. First came the hiding, first came the loss, first came the sound of the nails and the cross. Then came the witness, then came the claim, then came the fire they cannot explain. If the grave stays shut, then the story falls flat. But if Jesus walked out, what do you do with that? What opened the locked doors? What turned them around? What made silent men start speaking out loud? What opened the locked doors? What broke through the fear? What did they see that made death disappear? They did not gain comfort, they did not gain thrones, but they would not stop saying heroes. Locked doors, low voices, then witnesses with no easy choices.